Hey everybody, it's David from Red Wagon Dioramas. It's time for my monthly pickup video where I get to share 6 of my favorite figures that I picked up this month. So this is 6 figures a month for the month of October 2021. Let's get into it. Alright, number 6 for this month is going to be the Star Wars Black Series Second Sister. Now, if you guys, a lot of you watched my video I had, I think 2 weeks ago, where I shared my blind unboxing video, where I ended up getting this figure and a lot of 8 figures I got from Barnes & Noble. And if you guys are collecting Black Series, you know that she's gone up in value, like 35, 40 bucks. So it was pretty cool to be able to get that lot of figures and get her in there. I had broken the blade on my previous figure, so was looking for another one. And this way I can display one in combat mode and one, with her cape on and, stationary position. But great figure, obviously from the Jedi Fallen Order video game. Anyway, that was just a real fun experience, blind ordering all those figures and opening them up and getting a nice, pleasant surprise. So she's going to make my list, top 6 for the month, the Second Sister. All right, number 5 for this month is going to be in Marvel Legends. Now, this is from the What If show that they did on Disney+. I ended up watching that show with my kids all the way through. I was kind of skeptical at the beginning of the show. Wasn't sure what it was going to turn into, how the show was going to turn out. But it was a really fun show, and especially if you watch the end, it all kind of wraps up together. But one of my favorite characters out of the What If show was the first episode, which was Peggy Carter. So this is Captain Carter in the What If episode where Peggy takes the super serum, obviously, and becomes Captain America, but Captain Carter for Britain. I just got this figure just because I love the character. I've always loved Haley Atwell's portrayal of the character in Agent Carter, the TV show from some years back, and then obviously in the movies and everything with the Marvel films. But to see her get powered up and everything and kick ass and fight Hydra and all that was really fun to see in the What If episode. So this was one of the first Marvel Legends from that wave that I ordered, and she came in this month from Hasbro Pulse, actually. So yeah, so nice face sculpt. Nice figure, nice bright colors. Pretty simple, just the shield for accessories. But again, really fun figure. So she makes my list this month, number 5. All right, number 4 this month, I had some pre-orders come in from Walmart. A lot of us Black Series collectors, we all pre-ordered a bunch of figures from Walmart. Man, I don't know when we did that, back in June or July, I think. So those started showing up, and one of them that came in was the new Coruscant Shock Trooper. It says Imperial Clone Shock Trooper. Now, of course, this is the one with the red pauldron they put on this guy to kind of distinguish him from the previous release. So here he is out of package. I opened one of them up. I actually got 3 of these guys. Very nice. I think they're still suffering from the weathering. They're not doing a great job with weathering the armor. They have some little scrapes and scratches in the red. So it looks like the red paint is scratched up, but then the white isn't really weathered at all. Same problem they had with the blue clone trooper that came out last year from Walgreens. But anyway, nice looking figure. I think the body and this, the articulation and all that is from the Camino clone trooper, I believe. And it's also the same as the 332nd trooper that came out earlier this year. Just for fun, here's a comparison of the two. Right here, this is the original early release, well, I guess the first release Shock Trooper that came in that 4-pack from Entertainment Earth. So comparing the two together, there are some noticeable differences. Like the tone of the red is a little different between the two, and the weathering is so much better on the original release than the new clone. Also, you can see the helmet. You have the black band on the original, and you don't on the new one. So there's a few differences. I just say the paint apps are much better on the Entertainment Earth figure. But that figure's going for like $100-something now. So definitely nice to pick up another Shock Trooper or two. And especially for the new collectors out there, I think it's a great figure to get. All right, number 4 for the month is going to go to these 3.75-inch Marvel Legends you see behind me on the wall. I also put a few of them up in the Playmobil building. So kind of doing the Baxter building there. I'll do a video on that later. But it's been fun to open these up. And then also I've kept some carded on the wall. But if you saw my unboxing video, the same one with the Second Sister, you saw that I had a bunch of these came in the mail from Amazon and GameStop. So that was all wave 4. The only figure I couldn't get in that first order because it was sold out was Silver Surfer. So I was able to get Silver Surfer earlier, about a week ago. He came in. So I got this nice carded one, unpunched. Really beautiful artwork on this. He's going to go up on the wall with my other ones there. But then I have another one that I opened. So here he is out of package. Real simple, you know, 5 POA figure. I keep saying 5 POA. There's actually 7 because their wrists swivel too. And he's got pegs, foot pegs, so a little peg on the board. I think this figure actually is going to be probably in demand next year when Galactus comes out. I think a lot of people are going to want to put this Silver Surfer with their huge Marvel Legends Galactus just for some fun shots. Silver Surfer makes my list for number 3 this month. All right, number 2 this month, also from Hasbro Pulse. We had PulseCon, 2 weeks ago? So their exclusives were finally available to order. And the only Black Series exclusive that I ordered was the Trapper Wolf figure. I did not go for the Cantina set because I just thought it was overpriced. And I knew those figures are coming out anyway. And I will do a better Cantina with the diorama at some point. But I did order the Trapper Wolf. And he came. Here he is. Now, I think this figure is just very cool. Look at the back here. I know you guys have probably seen reviews on this, but the packaging, everything slides out, the little bio there. It's just so smooth. Looks beautiful. They shipped it nicely. No damage in my shipping. There's the figure. Now, I was going to open this figure. I usually take all my figures out of box, but this one I'm going to keep in box like this because this is just a great collector's item. If you're collecting Black Series line, the packaging on this with the X-Wing up front and just, you know, the box, the slide out, it's kind of like almost spring-loaded. It's pretty cool. I just think Hasbro did an excellent job on the packaging and the layout, and the figure is just fun. You know, Dave Filoni's face, obviously. So, and for those of you who don't know, he did have a small cameo part in season 2 of The Mandalorian and a couple episodes as an X-Wing pilot. So that's the origin of this figure. But really cool piece. Definitely makes my list this month. If you were able to get this, congratulations. I think this is going to be something that is going to remain a special part of my collection as the years go on. Let's get to number 1. I know last month I said I was slowing down on the jumbo figures. I put a couple of them right here behind me. See Leia and Luke and Vader down there. I got another jumbo figure. I couldn't pass it up. It popped up on Mercari for a decent price. And this is one that I've been wanting ever since I started collecting this line. And this is the Scout Trooper, obviously, from Return of the Jedi. So, awesome figure. Scout Trooper was one of my favorite figures as a kid to play with. My favorite trooper design. Just awesome character from that movie. So, there we go. One more jumbo figure to the collection. Love this guy. It's funny, my local shop had this guy on the wall for months and months, like last year. And then he sold it to somebody, and I said, hey, what was that Scout Trooper? He's like, oh, that was a jumbo figure from Gentle Giant. I was like, I've never even heard of those. And then, of course, the first one I bought was from him, which was the Gamorrean Guard earlier this year. But he'd already sold the Scout Trooper, so I was bummed out about that. But anyway, real nice to find this guy, and I love it. It's a great figure. It's really fun to see these old Kenner style figures blown up like this with the art back, or with the card back and everything. So, number 1 for this month is the Scout Trooper from Gentle Giant, the jumbo figure. All right, guys, so those are my favorite figures for this month. Thanks a lot for watching. It's always fun to share a little glimpse into my collecting habits with you guys and to see what you guys are into. So this month was had quite a few packages arrive. It was a fun month of opening boxes and seeing what I was getting. Over-ordered a few things. I got multiples of stuff that now I got to figure out if I'm going to sell it or return it. Also pre-ordered a ton of stuff through, I think, because Target had their sale on their site, so I pre-ordered a bunch of Marvel Legends and some more Black Series. And then, of course, with the PulseCon and the other online premium event they did last week, there were more pre-orders to order. So it just goes on and on, guys. So anyway, I'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the support on the channel. And happy collecting out there. May the Force be with you. Bye.